welcome. We are joining you from SBI Live Studio. I'm Ankita Saxena and with me is Kanishka Sarkar. In the next 1 hour, we'll get all your stock-specific questions answered by our experts. But before we get going with the show, let's take stock of how the market is shaping up at the juncture. Kanishka, we've given up all those gains from yesterday. In fact, as far as Nifty is concerned, we are below yesterday's previous session's range as well. And Nifty Bank has also given up that 60,000 level.
Absolutely. A clear consolidation. Market seems to be doing better right now.
All right, pretty quiet day that's coming in on D Street. But let's get going with the show then. Keep sending in your questions. The number is flashing on your screens. Keep writing into us your stock price, your buying price, your holding period, and your question. And we'll get them answered by experts. The number is flashing in on your screens right now. So keep writing in to us. But let's get on board our guests then for today. Ajit Mishra, who's the SVP Research Religare Broking, who's joining us now. And Avinash Gorakhpur, who's a market expert, who's also joining us. Hi, thank you so much for joining us. Let's get started with the first question that's coming in. This is coming in from Patrick Rodriguez from Mumbai. He says he has Bank of Maharashtra and Reddington. What are the short-term prospects for the stock? So the two stocks are Bank of Maharashtra from the PSU pack, and we also have Reddington. Ajit, what would be your take? He has a time horizon, a short-term, perhaps a 6-month time horizon for this.
Yeah, good morning, Ankita. Ankita, we are seeing more of consolidation in Bank of Maharashtra in comparison to what we are seeing in stocks like Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, SBI. The leaders from the PSU packs, they are trading at record highs. So in my opinion, with the time horizon of 3 to 6 months, the prudent strategy is to still switch to Bank of Baroda, considering the kind of potential that the stock is currently witnessing, and the possibility of further consolidation in Maharashtra Bank with 3 to 6 month kind of a time horizon. Reddington, on the other hand, it's a very volatile and high beta counter. So yes, we may see the next leg of the move the moment we cross 310 levels in the near future. So here one can continue to stay put with 260 as a stop loss and 320.25 as the first target area.
25, that's the first target area for Reddington. That's the view coming in. Thanks, Ajit, for that. But we also have
coming in on Canara Bank. But let's move on to the next question. This one is coming from Anant Nayak, who's writing in from Bangalore. He says he has 25 shares of Triveni Turbine at a buying price of 600 rupees. He wants to know if he can sell or add at current price. Ajit, let me come to you for this one. Triveni Turbine, is it a good add at current price? And she's not given a time horizon for this, but say for a period of 1 year, is it a good stock to get into right now?
So, see, indications are more in the favor of further decline of profit taking because post this, initial correction from its record highs, it's a very tight range congestion that the stock is currently experiencing for almost 2 months now, while holding below the key support areas. So, possibly we can see the next leg of the down move the moment we break 505. So, with that as a strict stop loss, in case if you have an existing position, you may continue to hold your longs, but 560 is a strong hurdle also. So until we negate that point, this sideways negative tone might continue. Fresh buying definitely one should avoid until we decisively reclaim 560 levels, on the weekly basis.
All right, so that's the view on Triveni Turbine. You could look at holding on to it for now, and those are the targets that you should be looking at. But we have a live caller joining us now. Hi, please tell us what is your query. This is Thomas George joining from Chennai. Hi, Thomas. Very good morning. Please tell us what's your query today.
Yeah, good morning. I have 500 shares of Ajit Network bought at the rate of 600 rupees. Can I hold on or add on or exit?
Right. So that's Tejas Network, I believe?
Yeah, Tejas Network.
Okay. And your buying price is 600 rupees, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ajit, let me come to you for this one. What is your view on Tejas Network? He's bought it at a higher price. It's currently trading at about 500 rupees, 507 to be precise. Do you think he should book his losses now, or do you see more potential in this stock and he should continue to hold it for a longer time?
So in fact, he bought it at, after the decent correction, because if you talk about from the record highs, the stock has retraced, more than 50% and still, is gradually inching lower. though there were attempts of recovery or rebound every now and then, but it couldn't sustain. So as of now, we are very, trading closer to the support area, close to around this 480, 475 zone is what we have the previous consolidation range also placed. And we are seeing a bit of a early sign of a rebound also. So as of now, one can continue to stay put, but for any meaningful recovery, we need a close above 585 mark. Then 650, 660 is something that the stock might attempt. But the overall trend is negative. So the prudent approach is to utilize any recovery to reduce your position.
All right, so that's the word coming in on Tejas Network. I hope your question is answered. Thank you so much for joining us. But let's move on to the next question that's coming.
By 900 kind of levels is what we are targeting for Yatharth Hospital. But let's move on and talk about another stock. Now, Ajit, this one is for you. Balaji writing from Chennai. They want a stock pick for a 3-month time horizon. What is your best pick right now that you think is going to give the best returns over a 3-month period?
See, we are seeing that some of these stocks, especially from the auto space, they have done exceptionally well alongside with banking and metals. Now the ancillary space is also witnessing strong traction or consistency in the trend. So Motherson, which is Samvardhana Motherson, is gradually inching higher after a period of a decent corrective phase. Of late, we have seen a fresh breakout after almost a month-long consolidation. So we expect the stock to gradually inch higher towards the record high area, which is 140 mark. So as a short-term swing bet, definitely one can look at Samvardhana at current levels with 110 as a stop loss and 140 as an immediate targets.
All right, so that's the view coming in. But let's move on to the next question. This is Rajesh, who's writing from Thrissur. He says, is it a good time to invest in textile exports-oriented stocks?
That's the view. Now let's move on to the next query. This one is from the aviation sector. Ignatius has written to us from Kolkata. They're a regular viewer. They've been holding 20 stocks of Indigo at a price of 5,887 rupees. They can hold it for another 2 years. And they want to know whether or not are the current levels good to add more to it. Of course, they are sitting with a slight bit of profit. 57.23 is where the stock is currently at. So I'll come to both of you. Avinash, let's start with you. What about the fundamentals? Do you think strong enough to hold on for a longer term? And then for the levels, I'll come to Ajit to you. Good. Hold on for the next 12 to 18 month perspective. That's the view coming in on Indigo. But Ajit, what about you? Are current level good to add more? But accumulate more? His buying price was 5,887.
So we are very, very close to its existing buying price. So I feel that since the stock is consolidating in this band, 55.50 to 59.50 for almost 3 months now, and off late we are again seeing an attempt of further profit taking. Means the stock is currently trading around the 100 days of exponential moving average. So in case if it fails to hold this area, then probably we can retest the previous swing lows. So maybe around 5,500, 550 is something that he can consider adding more with that long-term time horizon.
All right, so that's the word on Interglobe Aviation, both techie and the fundamental views on Interglobe. But let's move on to the next question, which is coming from Murli from Andhra Pradesh. He says he has 4,000 shares of Sagility and he has purchased at a buying price of 55. Your view for the next 6 months, Ajit, what would be your take on Sagility for the next 6 months? He's bought at a buying price of 55, so clearly he's sitting at a loss.
Yeah, so basically if you see that the broader markets, we are continuing to experience the underperformance, especially in the small cap space. And in fact, Sagility has done comparatively well, means the stock has recently made a new record high. But post that attempt, we are again seeing a bit of a profit taking, but still, it's maintaining around the short-term averages, so which shows that the stock has potential to do well. Provided it manages to hold up of this 46, 47 mark, which is the 100 days of exponential moving average. So in my opinion, one can continue to stay put with 46 as a stop loss, and gradually the stock can inch towards 54, 55 in next 3 to 6 months.
That's the view on Sagility. But Ajit will stay with you. The holiday season is up and we have queries coming from the aviation pack, and this one is from Ease My Trip. Ravi Ramakrishnan writing from Hyderabad. They bought 2,000 shares at a price of 14.5 rupees. It's been a year that they've been holding this stock. The stock is currently trading around that 7 rupees level. So obviously they are sitting with a significant loss at this point. What would you suggest? Should they hold, exit, or average at the current price? Do you think this stock has more legs in the short term, because so far in 2025 it has declined more than 50%?
That's true, and in fact, we are trading closer to the record lows also. So I feel that, in case if you are stuck, the prudent approach is to, admit your mistake and exit from the position. So I'm still not seeing any sign of recovery or revival. Means in case if there will be any rebound towards, let's say, 8.5, again, it might face resistance. So the prudent approach is to stick with the top performing names which are aligned to the overall market trend. Means banking, auto is something that you should prefer, especially the PSU banks, in case if you want something to hold on to from the high beta space, and exit is my trip at current levels.
So that's the word coming in on easy trip planners. But the telecom department also has mandated that mobile manufacturers and importers pre-install the Sanchar Sathi app on devices sold in India. Now, the companies have 120 days to file a complaint.
Latest on Sanchar Sathi app. Thank you, Samir, for that update. On that note, we'll slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. More queries to be answered on the other side.